My name is Kim Applegate. Our initial needs and expectations were kind of all over the place, I think. We weren't really sure if we were gonna go the pool route. I wanted to do it, my husband didn't wanna do it, then it flipped. So we just needed somebody to kind of lay it out there for us, what they could do, what they couldn't do, and what our options were. And we were completely satisfied when Dan actually showed us the plans for it. It actually turned out to something that we would just really loved. Working with the team was super easy. I think I reached out first to them in October. I met with Dan a couple weeks later. He came up with some plans, came out, did some measurements for the property, and then we kind of started the process. I picked the pool and everything went from there. He gave me some options for the patio, the pavers, and if I said something that he didn't quite agree with, he was more than happy to say, no, I think this would look better. So he kind of guided us in that process. Concerns that we had before starting the project, obviously where we are, there's a lot of rock. So my biggest fear was that they were gonna hit rock when they were putting the pool in and they were gonna have to start blasting. But we chose a 5-foot pool straight across so that we didn't have to worry about trying to level it out or getting a little deeper. And they actually were able to use the big rocks that they found. They didn't have to blast, they were able to dig them out and they actually were able to use them for the walls. Biggest aspect of their team and service that stood out was their availability to us. Josh was the lead on the construction, and he was available pretty much 24 hours a day, except for Sundays or Saturdays, one of the days of the weekends. But he pretty much was available 6 days a week and came out multiple times to make sure that we were okay. Even once the pool was opened, he came out to kind of give us the ins and outs of being new pool owners and what we need to do, what we shouldn't do. When we were having issues or forgot even how to do something, he came right back out. He's probably been out here 3 or 4 times over the summer just to check on us and make sure we were okay. Dan, I've run into him a couple times out and talked to him on the phone a few times, and we had some issues with the steps, the seams in the steps, and they came out and fixed those like right away. So it was pretty much, about everything that we wanted. In terms of quality and workmanship, it's top notch. You can't beat Josh and his crew. Like I mentioned before, this retention wall, they were amazing with what they did with this. And they just set to work and it just kind of laid out this I think it was Dan's vision actually more than mine. This vision just kind of came to life. And so it was just far exceeded anything that I could have imagined myself. If I had to share anything else about Perpetual Motion Pools to anybody looking for a pool, they are your go-to guys. I would not recommend anybody else. If you ever talk to people, other people who have pools, I did my homework and I've had friends who've had numerous issues with other companies, because they subcontract things out. They have issues with leaks in the pool and cement having to get busted up for pipes leaking. And so, they truly are. They own their work, they are fabulous at what they do, and there's never any doubt of the quality of it.